Hello friends, welcome to hashtag swap and glue. I am doing a swap and glue from my friend Pam at Glam Junk Journals. Now before we get into this video, I wanted to let you know that I am editing this video and I'm in my Jeep because Andrew is at Adaptive Karate on Thursday night and it is raining. So this will be probably the second, maybe third video with a little bit of a pitter-patter sound because I have a soft top, so you'll be hearing some of that as I edit the video, but hopefully it ends up kind of being relaxing. Anyway, my friend Pam and I, we exchanged goodies, and we actually ended up doing a mixed media swap for swap and glue. So we sent each other paper and images of all sorts, but also some fabrics and laces and other goodies. So that's what you see here is a bunch of different textures. Now, my friend Pam is very organized, and she actually ended up sending me like packets, if you will. So there was some in a pink theme and some in more of a blue theme. There was one more, and I can't think of it right now. But at any rate, beautiful, beautiful little packets that she sent me. I already did a video of me opening that package, and so I will try to remember to link it in my description box if you like to look at Happy Mail or unboxings of things like this. So I have picked out the items that I'm going to go ahead and work with, and we're going to go ahead and do it on this page. Even though this page has some stuff on it already, we're going to work that into our collage. So I've decided that I want this to be a pretty collage, and so that's what we're going to go for today. And I'm starting by adding this kind of cool looking paper with the music notes on it, and I'm just going to cover this whole side with it. Friends, it was raining so hard that I went ahead and I deleted the voiceover that I did while I was in my Jeep. And I don't want to redo the entire thing, so I thought what I would do is go ahead and set some nice music and kind of just pop in and out, mentioning maybe, why I did a certain thing a certain way, or, what my thoughts were at the time. So let's give that a try for this collage. I went ahead and cut those pieces off of this scrap of paper because I might want to use a strip in the collage somewhere, and I absolutely love these teacups. I know that it's not going to work on the page as like a full piece as it is, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut the teacups out so that I can use them and put them where I want to. And like I said, I absolutely love these. These must go in this collage. Also, since Pam and I had exchanged some mixed media stuff, goodies, I am going to go ahead and use this lace in this piece. And I just think it's going to look so nice because I've got some of the brown paper showing, and then if I put the lace over it, it still shows through, but it adds a little bit of elegance to it. Now, I am using my glue stick here, as you can see, but I'm going to go back and add Fabri-Tac to all of the corners just to make sure that it doesn't come loose at any point in time. And if I was creating this piece for someone else, I would not use glue stick. I would just go straight for the Fabri-Tac. But this is my personal art journal, so I can go back when I'm completely done with it and use whatever adhesives I want on all the different pieces or any little spots that might be coming up, and I can just go in there and add that glue and everything will be fine. I'm going to add a piece of this lace to the upper right-hand side of this spread, and it's going to cover the music paper, but the music paper will still show through, and I think that's going to look really neat. Now I'm going to go ahead and add this vintage piece of newspaper. It's kind of cool. There's some plants and like some wrought iron in there. I think maybe it's a fountain, so I've added that. And then that little strip that I had cut off is coming in handy. Now I'm going to go ahead and add these teacups that I love so much, and I don't want to put them just straight on the page because I'm afraid they'll disappear a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on this green paper. This green paper is kind of cool, and I like it. So I think that the teacup will look pretty neat on there. So I tore the edges because I didn't really want a straight edge. And so I'm just gluing it on, and now comes the teacup. Now I think it ended up looking pretty neat on there. Now that I know that this green paper is working on the page, and I don't know why it's working, but it is. It's working for me anyway. And so I think it looks really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and use more of that. You might notice that I don't have like one major focal point on this spread, and I think that's perfectly fine. What I do have is on each page, there is something that has something written on it. So I think that could be, we could kind of use that as our focal points. So you'll see the one that says, "Where will your dreams take you?" And that one's going to go here in the center on the left-hand side. And then, of course, the one on the right-hand side says, "What a wonderful world." And I think that those go nicely together. Now that we have the more visible elements, larger elements on the page, I'm just going to go ahead and go in with some smaller stuff and add that. And I just, like I said in the beginning, I just want this to be a pretty page, and that's all I'm going after. You will notice that I start filling in some of the blank spaces with the leftover scraps of that green paper that I like so much. So I'm putting it here and there, and I think it works really well. And then parts of this page that looks like the brown, remember we put the lace there. So to see it in person, you would notice that there's texture in those spaces, even though you don't see it as much on camera. I love the little teacup in the center. It just makes me so happy because I love those images so much. So I popped that on the page, and now I'm going to start filling in with those little green scraps. I'm glad I didn't throw them in my trash can. I want to thank Pam with Glam Junk Journals for sending me these beautiful images and wonderful mixed media items to work with. I will put her link in my description box. Her work is amazing. And as always, I want to take a second to thank Carol with Carol's Recrafted Boutique for coming up with this wonderful idea of hashtag swap and glue that we are all enjoying so very much. And to you, my friends, I want to thank you for being here, for watching my videos, for supporting my channel, all of that. I can't even tell you how much it means to me and how much I truly appreciate it. And I feel like I'm getting to know each and every one of you, and you are a gift in my life, and I just want to make sure that I mention that, and I want to make sure that you know that and take that to heart. This image of the daisy is from a vintage magazine, and I'm so happy that there's a spot on here just perfect for it. So I'm going to go ahead and include that in our collage, and I just think it looks so cute. Once we get that on, I'm going to go ahead and sign it and make sure that I know it's from Pam of Glam Junk Journals, and I'll put the date on it. And here is a picture of it. So friends, thanks for watching. See you soon.